Hey, 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 everybody, how you doing? Okay, it's been a minute since I've been on here and cooked. So, like I told y'all today, this morning online when I ate my breakfast, I was like, I'm gonna go live today and cook for Charles. I gotta push this YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I gotta push this YouTube. Yes. So, right now I am about to cook Charles's lunch. Today we're gonna have chicken spaghetti. Chicken spaghetti. I'm trying to think. Um, mm, no, we're gonna just gonna do it. Just gonna do my live right now for today. But how y'all doing or whatever? Charles outside is cutting grass. I'm gonna get this lunch ready. We're gonna have some chicken spaghetti today. I'm not gonna make a whole bunch. I'm not gonna make a whole bunch. I'm just gonna make enough for me and Charles to eat probably for lunch, and then us to eat again like for tonight. So let's get started. Okay. Boop, boop, be doop, be doo, doo. What? You need the air conditioner on? Okay. Let's get this chicken spaghetti together. Yeah, there's more ice on this one. Alright. Okay, well let me get these spaghetti noodles in here in this pot. Get them going. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna make the whole pack. Let me see. They're coming on here kind of slow, but they getting up on here. They getting up on here. Um, I'm not gonna make this whole little pack of spaghetti noodles. I'm just gonna make some of them. Because again, wait a minute, let me, before I open these, let me check and see do I got some already open. Because I always have some. Well, we don't have any. We got spaghetti noodles. I got some. Open these one up. Let me see. I don't know how many I'm going to use. It's not going to be a lot. Because we just want to eat it for just today and tonight. I just said forget it. We just do the whole pack. It's a small pack anyway, so ain't going to be too much. Okay. So how y'all doing today? How you guys are doing today? What y'all got going on this lovely Wednesday? And y'all, I'm making chicken spaghetti. I ain't making regular spaghetti. Y'all see we went to Olive Garden yesterday and had spaghetti and all that other stuff and lasagna. So today I'm making chicken spaghetti. That was supposed to be made yesterday. But in good old chicken spaghetti, it's not the best chicken spaghetti if you don't go by Walmart and get that rotisserie chicken, baby. You gotta go to Walmart, get that rotisserie chicken. You don't gotta boil no chicken bacon. This right here already seasoned to perfection and everything. Just like I tell everybody, Miss Netta do one thing. I don't study long. I don't study wrong. I study right. But anyway, let me go and get this chicken and cut it up. Cut this chicken up. Give me a bowl. I just use this bowl. This Walmart rotisserie chicken is good for salads. It's good for chicken salad. Whatever you want to use. They got chicken in it. This rotisserie chicken is the best way to go. The best way to go. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use just his breast. Or her, heel, whatever it is. I'm just going to use the breast. Let me get it out. And legs and the thighs and the wings we'll save for some other time. Oh Lord. Yeah, this chicken be so good. Put it in the freezer. Oh Lord mercy. Hold on, let me. Here, Lily. Lily said shit, she want a piece too. Take off the little wing part. Oh Lord, y'all. Oh Lord. Lily said she wants some of this good rotisserie bone too. It's good. Try not to eat it all up. It's good. Here, Lily. This can go in the trash. I don't give her these little bones. I don't give her the little bones. Okay, let me wash these hands so I can. Well, I gotta play with the chicken anyway. So I just take it and I'm gonna take the little skin off. Take the little skin off of it. Take the little skin off of the breast. Cut him. Her, him, I don't know. They ain't big breasted. I know they ain't big breasted. See that meat, all that meat, good meat right there. Just take that good old meat. Make sure ain't no bones or no gristles or nothing in the chicken. Take that good old meat. I just cut it up. It basically cut up itself. I didn't really have to do nothing but tear it up. You don't really have to cut it. Because the chicken's so tender. You can just rub it, play with it, and it's just gonna go in the bowl. It's just gonna go right in the bowl. That's a bone, I feel. Little bone. They're right here. And not put no bones in the chicken spaghetti. Bone got meat on there. Ain't put no bones in chicken spaghetti. But you feel like you're cutting a bone, you stop and you take it out. Okay. So there goes the first little batch of chicken. I'm gonna kind of shred it up in there too. They're gonna be in little long humps and lumps. But yeah. I removed a piece of his back on off. His back. Any bones? Yes, a bone right here that I just took out right here. I'm going to go ahead and take that on off first. And get that meat off of it. And I'm going to cut this up. I'm looking at the spaghetti noodles. Lily hanging around, baby. Lily said she wants some of them bones too. I'm gonna take this right here and put this chicken in the bowl too. I don't want big hunks of it. I'm gonna play with it and tear it up in a minute. I'm just trying to cut it. And I got some other little pieces of meat, of the chicken. I just take it and just put it on in there. I didn't want no skin in it. This bone in there? Nope, that's meat. It's the back, so you know y'all, the back ain't really nothing but bones. Everybody know that. Y'all, I want to give a shout out to my brother, Antoine Robinson, today is his birthday. He's 40 years old. That's the baby boy. And anybody watching, I already done called him and talked to him and stuff for his birthday. Let him know that I did give him a shout out. Lily, these got little bones. I can't get these to you. The back got little bones. I'm sorry. Put that in the trash can. I can't do you like that, Lily. I ain't gonna have you over there choking and gasping for no air. That's one thing about it. I give my dog some bones every now and then, but they do not be no little tiny bones. Because if she choke, I'll be devastated. Can I let Lily go? Yeah, I can't give you no back, Lily. But I got a piece right here that came off that breast. Here. Got gristle on it. Back and all that other stuff and go in the trash can. So I just take this little piece of these up. That's a bone. You don't want no bone in your spaghetti. Because you'll be like, bones don't go in spaghetti. It don't be in the spaghetti when you make the spaghetti with the ground beef. But you don't want no bone in that spaghetti. Y'all, this skin just keep calling me. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I might be full before the spaghetti get done. Mm-mm-mm. Woo! That skin on that chicken was the bomb. Okay, y'all. Them spaghetti noodles are balling. This little lunch and stuff like this, little lunches like this, don't take long. Don't take long. All my boxes over here. Make sure all the noodles are in the pot, boiling. Okay. Good night. Okay, now I take this little chicken right here, and I just get these lumps and stuff out of the chicken. Lump out the chicken. My hand clean. Therefore, I don't got to season this meat at all. This meat is already perfectly seasoned. It's rotisserie seasoned. So it's already seasoned. Put in more seasoning in there, it's going to salt you down. Yeah. This gonna be enough chicken. I ain't have to do the legs and the thighs and all that other stuff. The breast meat is the best meat. Last time I made some chicken spaghetti, baby, we had some left, and I forgot about it, and it sat in the refrigerator. I was so mad. I was like, I could have ate the rest of that. Y'all, this is look delicious. This meat looks delicious already without even the spaghetti in it. Okay, now let me get my hands washed. And my fingernails. Let me get all this chicken out my fingernails. See, y'all, the fingernails are clean. I don't got no meat in the fingernails. Fingernails are clean. Fingernails are clean. Okay. Gotta prove stuff. Sometimes you gotta prove stuff to people. They be like, oh, Miss Daddy, your fingernails probably got chicken in it. Ain't got no chicken in it. Okay. All right. And these are my ingredients that I make my stuff with. I use cream of chicken. Well, that says, oh. I use cream of chicken. I got 2 cans. And I also use a can of Rotel. I mean, you know, it is chicken spaghetti. You don't want to put no marinara sauce or nothing like that in the chicken spaghetti, but you want your little diced tomatoes and stuff. It's just gonna give it a little flavor and a little, you know. I don't put bell pepper and onion and all that stuff in my spaghetti and stuff when I make it, but I would use this because this have bell peppers and onions and tomatoes and all that other good stuff in it. And I just put 1 can of that in it, and I stir this sucker up, then taste it and see what type of seasons I need to add to it, and stir that sucker up again, and boom, there it is. Okay. So we wait on this spaghetti stuff to get ready. That's what we wait on. Rinse my pot out to make my spaghetti. And I'm gonna mix it up in front of you, y'all eyes. I ain't gonna go over there to the stove and mix it up. I'm gonna just only mix it up right in front of your eyes. Y'all, let me set my clock back on my refrigerator. I mean, not refrigerator, my stove, because you know the lights and stuff keep going out and stuff, and they keep setting my clock back. It says 1:56, so I set it to 1:57. Trying to get it to hit right on 1:57. Freak it. I'm just gonna, there it goes. Forget it. It's a little early, but it's alright. It's a lot early. A lot. It ain't turned to 57? Okay, just did. 57 o'clock. Okay, now it's on track. It's on track now. Okay, so these spaghetti noodles should be done. These spaghetti noodles should be done. Let me get this strainer out. I can strain this spaghetti noodles. Okay, let me strain the spaghetti noodles. Let me rinse this out real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hear the water? I'm rinsing it out. Okay. I don't know what got in it last night. Okay, let me let them spaghetti noodles strain for a little while. For a little while. Little while. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Yep. Okay, let me sit this right here. Let me get this right here. Sit that right here. Let me put my this chicken. I don't know what I want to do with it. Do I want to put it in a deep freezer or do I want to put it in the refrigerator? We're gonna put it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put it in this bag right here so no juices won't be dropping in the refrigerator. Let's see how this gonna work out. I might give it to Lily if we don't eat it. Okay. Alrighty then. So my noodles should have been done like strained. They have. And just pour them in here. See, I don't even got that much. I don't even have that much. And so what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to, I don't want to bring no nails. I'm going to start off with 1 can of cream of chicken, but I'm probably going to need both cans of it. Okay? Oh, Lord. Don't put the cream of chicken all on me. Put that 1 can in it. And do like Grandma and them say, let me put a little water in it. You know what? Grandma and them didn't have no money back in them days. I don't got to put no water in nothing. But I probably be done wished I did if I don't have enough. But anyway, then I need a can of them. We're going to put the Rotel in here. Okay, 1 can. I'm just going to do 1 can. And they're going to take the juices it all and put it in there. All right. Then I'm going to put the chicken in there. There's a lot of it, y'all. I thought it wasn't going to be that much. And what I do now, I just take it, even though it's still kind of dry, but it's all right because it's going to stick together. Mix up the noodle. I just take it like that, stir it on up. And you know, I do need that other can of cream of chicken. And I'm just going to take it and use this other can of cream of chicken. I know I'm going to need 2 of them anyway. Okay, there you go. Okay. We're going to see what this is going to be like. Okay. Okay, well, that's all I need. I don't need no more, really no more cream of chicken. I just take whatever I got. I'm putting a little water in this anyway, because I got to get this pan a little juice, because I got to take it over there and let it do its thing over there. So I got to put a little water. Anyway, I'm going to get that cream of chicken up out of there. It ain't coming out. But it's getting the season on it. Okay. Put that little water in there. And then we're going to stir it up. It might need a little bit more water, y'all. Because it ain't. Yeah, I'm going to need a little bit more water. Because it's too thick. Too thick. Yeah. Put a little more. You know what? Chicken spaghetti. So to put water. How about I put some chicken broth? That's what I'm going to do. Put some chicken broth in there. To get the water. That's what I used to cook my noodles with. But I didn't cook the noodles with that. I cooked it with some regular water. Put some more in there. It's still kind of like dry, thick. I don't want it too wet either, y'all know. You don't want it too wet. I just want it a little wet so I get over here and put some fire to it. It ain't gonna stick and it ain't gonna burn. Let me taste the noodle. Damn, that fell off. Let me take one. That fell off too. Let me see. Mm. Mm. Huh? Good. Okay. Okay. Now I got it wet enough I can go over here and take it and let it. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm thirsty. I had to give me something to drink. Let me wash these 3 dishes. Y'all, my ice maker. I like this ice better than I even like the ice in my refrigerator. I use this ice while I use my refrigerator ice. Charles just used that refrigerator ice because it be big. This ice right here be small. Oh, Lord. Shut the freak up. Charles being nice and cutting my auntie grass. They really gonna enjoy it like that. And it look like he cutting my cousin grass too, so that's a winner, because just like I be telling you do for people and people do for you. So now, like when we gone, if our yard like it need cut, they might cut ours. Hold on, y'all. I'm putting these dishes up. Be quiet, Lily. And Lily barking at Charles across the street. I'm gonna beat Lily up, y'all. I'm gonna beat her up. Let me go ahead and, oh Lord, I'm Jesus. I'm gonna put some seasoning salt in here too. I got some pepper, some black pepper I'm gonna put in here. I had to get some more seasoning. I got some garlic. When I put my spices, I have to give me that tang. So I'm going to put some sugar. And y'all see how much sugar I'm gonna put in it. I ain't putting no whole cup of, look at Miss Netta poured that whole thing of sugar down. I'm just putting a little sugar in it. Alright. So we're gonna stir that up. Stir it up. You taste this strain. And it's perfect. So now I'm gonna let the let it like simmer a little bit with the top over it. and let it do its thing. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Chicken spaghetti. So do my fork, clean my little fork back up. I might take y'all to the table. I don't know. I really don't have nothing else to talk about. But I could answer some questions and stuff if y'all got something y'all want to ask me. But y'all know what Miss Netta does. All right. Okay, Miss Netta about to do something a little different. I'm gonna get me some good H2O today. I'm gonna have me some good H2O water. Y'all, it's that cloudy outside. But I'm gonna take y'all to the table and we can go have a little combo. We're gonna have a little combo. We gonna have a little combo. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Alrighty then. Okay, you guys, make sure y'all stay in the chats every now and then. Miss Netta, go check on that chicken spaghetti. Because I don't want to burn, but I got it on real low just to, get the chicken and the noodles and all that other stuff to cook and combine together as one. But yeah. Yeah. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? You reported me, Joe? Okay. Okay, well, go ahead and get them up off of their moderators, honey. Bye. It's fine. You can report me all you like. But yes, everybody. Okay, I don't see nothing good. Hey, Charlene. Okay. What's my best dish? I love you too. Yeah, Carmen got to go. They gotta go. Y'all get them up out of here. But anyway, one of my favorite dishes. My favorite dishes is lasagna. I tell y'all all the time, lasagna. Any plans for the 4th? Yes, we will be in St. Louis, Missouri. We won't be here in Alabama. Yes. I love you too. I love everybody. What happened to Facebook? Honey, Facebook had a hacker and hacked my page. And we ain't gonna talk about it. We gonna get and talk about that subject, cause like I told y'all, I don't be wanting to talk about all this stuff all the time. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. I got a bag up page, the one and only Mrs. Netta, and so I'm just gonna work off that page. I got almost 20,000 followers on it. I'm gonna go and start putting stuff on there today. I tried to go live, but it wouldn't let me go live for some reason today, because I guess I haven't been putting a lot of traction and a lot of stuff over on that page. But it'll let me go live pretty soon. I just got to get my numbers and stuff back up, and my views, and it'll let me go live. But yes, my page was hacked. And this is the second time that page has been hacked. It was hacked. This last year was hacked. And my other page, Mrs. Netta page, back in 2023 was hacked. They hacking your page. It's like they let you stay on here for a couple of years and then they hack it. But just like I tell everybody, you got to have another plan. And I got other plans. I got other apps, so I'm not worried. We still gonna go on our St. Louis trip and all that other stuff. We're gonna have a good time, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna get my payout for them next week or not, but it really don't matter. It ain't that much money. It was only $2,200. So if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Just like I said, Facebook, little money paying and stuff, they little pay is like. So I'm gonna focus on what I am now on YouTube, where the money is being made at. So YouTube is the reason why my income is sky high, so that's why I be on YouTube live every single day. Whatever I post, I'll make sure I put it on YouTube, because that's where the money is at, over here on YouTube. But Facebook is about like TikTok, like they running out of dough. And my page wasn't shut down, it was hacked. And if y'all see last night, if it was shut down, I wouldn't have been able to make no posts. My page was hacked, and they was doing stuff periodically. Like, I forgot the time, but I checked on my page, and I had almost 500,000 followers on Facebook on that page. And I checked on my page, and I went from 5,000 followers to, not 5,000, 500,000 followers to like 420,000 followers. I was like, whoa! I was like, that's a lot. I was like, people just falling off my page like that? And I was like, oh, okay, it's all right. So I just brushed it off. And then I looked about 30 minutes later, I checked it again. And then went from that 420,000 followers down to 310,000 followers. I'm like, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Because I know everybody ain't just leaving my page. I know that's not right. So I went from some of my followers, and I tapped on some of their profiles, and their profile was all old, and their profile was gone. So I'm like, okay, we're going to see if any more numbers go down. So after that, I checked 30 minutes later, and I was down to 200,000 followers. I said, okay, well, somebody got my page. They hacking it. They doing something to it. I was like, but one thing I'm going to do is I done work hard for a page, baby. Work hard for some money. If I ain't going to get it, you're not going to get it. Now, they got my Miss Netta page in 2023. They got me with $17,000. You know, when they took that page, they took my payout and everything, and they got the 17,000. I didn't get it. This page, I said, I know what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is go in and hook them on up. And when I got down to like 25,000 followers on the page or whatever, I said, okay, I know what to do. Deactivate. So I deactivated the whole page and everything. So that was my plan. That's why I said I was gonna leave Facebook, y'all goodbye, whatever. I deactivated the page. So there's no, if I don't get the payout, the payout can't be changed. It can't be reactivated again. Once you deactivate a page, you can't just go back activate it and have everything back up there again. So I deactivated the whole page. So now, if they didn't get the payout to change the payout for them to get it, it's still gonna maybe. I'm gonna say maybe because I didn't get none of my other money. Maybe it's gonna come to me. But if I'm gonna worry about it, no. Because I got another page. That's why I keep telling y'all, y'all got to make sure that y'all have a backup page. I tell y'all, and a lot of content creators are telling y'all, oh, we're out of time. A lot of content creators, they know what to do. They get a backup page. If you getting paid and this paying your bills and this your way of living and stuff, you got to do whatever you got to do. And like I told them people when they thought TikTok was getting shut down the beginning of the year or whatever, they coming on here crying and all that stuff. Oh, my business and all this. Girl, why you just didn't go get monetized on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube? Go to all the sites. All the sites. Go to all, don't be stuck on just one. And if some people actually just stuck on one site. You can't be stuck on one site, because if you be stuck on one site, you're gonna get messed up. Because none of this money and none of this stuff right here is promised to us. Like a job. You working at a job, that job is not promised to you. You gotta have a backup plan, even when you got a job. This is our job. Nothing's promised to you. So you gotta keep it going. That's just like when TikTok banned me, I still had Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So I was like, okay, goodbye. I didn't feel no type of way at all about no money or no nothing. And you know, that just is what it is. You know, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. So stay ahead. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Stop falling back and looking backwards. Move forward and stay ahead. If you don't, baby, you're gonna be screwed up in life. And then not only that, my income, that was just one of my income removed, but you mustn't forget, I have a husband. And my husband worked the same social media sites that I do. So if it's killing us, no. Our bills only come up to like 35, I'd say almost $4,000 a month. We pay almost $4,000 a month. As long as we can make that $4,000 plus, we're good. And I make that on one site, like, so it is what it is. So goodbye, Facebook, until I feel like I want to go back. And I love y'all too. Let me go check. Nobody told me to go check on my chicken spaghetti. It ain't gonna burn. It's so low. It's just there. But yeah. Ooh, what? Let me see. Never stop telling your business. That's just, they're gonna listen. Why not hear it from me than hear it from somebody else? Because everybody knows that the page is gone. So if I don't get on here and explain about the page and stuff like that it's got gone, they're going to come up with all kinds of stories. Netta got banned. Netta this, Netta that. Charles done left. He took the page. He took the money. They're going to do it all. So I'm just explaining to them and telling them to give them the heads up is that, hey, I'm just giving them advice. Don't get stuck on one site. Keep you a backup page. Because it can happen to me. Because don't forget, I was the what they called me? I was the shutdown queen. I was getting everybody pages shut down. Everybody was coming. Miss Netta got my page shut down. Miss Netta get my page shut down. No. Miss Netta didn't get anything shut down. You got your page shut down because you kept posting somebody. Y'all, the lights just blanked. And it ain't even raining. I know y'all just seen that blank. It rained, it stormed a little while ago, but it done stopped. But it look like it's gonna start back again because it's still gloomy and stuff outside. But honey, I gotta charge my phone. My phone is fully charged. Oh baby, I gotta make sure this phone fully charged. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I had to go charge my phone up. Because, I don't know. Because I talked to my cousin this morning. She said, you know, my lights, she stay in the city part. She said, you know, my light kept blinking on and off yesterday, on and off. I was like, oh, I said, and guess what? Yesterday, we in the country. I said, and yesterday, our lights didn't do anything because we kept praying that they didn't go out. Because now, since it's like, I don't know. It's crazy. And then when you call them, they be like, ain't nothing we can do about it. Which I understand that. But I be wanting to know why we be the last people that get our lights and stuff turned back on here in the country part. City part, they have their stuff all. Just like I said, I'm going to get me a generator. I'm going to purchase me a generator so when everybody else it's lightning now. And it it's sprinkling. It's sprinkling. And Charles out there cutting grass. Okay, some nightclub want me to call them, but I will. Yeah, it done start thundering again. But it's alright, because I've been on this thing 40-something minutes. I done been on here almost an hour, and then today I was on here 40-something minutes already, and I done posted a video. And a lot of people keep saying that they want me to post some of my old videos when I was bigger and when I was doing skits and stuff. And I've been looking for them, and don't you know, I couldn't find the page. I don't know if they done really went on ahead and done stopped that, took the whole page down, because every time I seen something on it, with the Mrs. Netta page, I reported it. Because I was like, they still make it, because that page stayed up for a year. And they was getting paid off, and my followers stayed the same, because they didn't even change my name, my picture, or nothing. They just changed my profile, my banking information and stuff. That's what they changed. My banking information, my email, and my telephone number. They changed all that on the Mrs. Netta page. And every time I seen something come up, they started posting, when they took the page, they started posting like overseas stuff, like Africa and all that other stuff. I'm looking like, that's why I know nobody did it in America. And somebody did, probably could have did it in America. Probably could have been one of my friends or somebody. I don't know. I couldn't blame nobody at that time. I was just confused. And I'm looking like, they posted all this stuff on here. And then after that, they posted that about a couple of months. They weren't getting a lot of views off of that. With whatever they were posting, little animals and little forests and all that other stuff, they weren't getting that many views off of it. And a lot of people have been like, Miss Netta, were you out the country? And this and that. They're like, no, I ain't out no country. And the people that didn't know that my page was taken from me, that's why I tell you that my page will be taken, because then y'all can stop following that page if y'all want to see me, because that's not going to be me anymore. So I'm looking like, and then after that, when I looked at it, then the next couple of months, they just start stealing my videos that I was posted on Facebook or TikTok, whatever I was posting them from. They would steal them and they would put them on that Mrs. Netta page, and they would continue getting money for it. And they was making good views off of it, because people were still thinking that was me, and it was not me. So I start reporting it. You know, like, come on now. You know, you was doing better with the forests and stuff like that, because that's your own content. It looked like if you gonna steal my page, you should have changed my name to your name or something. But they didn't want to do that, because they wanted to keep them same followers and stuff. So they kept my name and kept it like that. But it's all right, Bookies. It's okay. I ain't gonna be mad anyway. But I ain't gonna tell no lie. I was this morning, when I got up this morning and all that other stuff, I felt a certain type of way. But I did go to sleep, but I slept real good last night. But when I got up this morning, I'm like, ain't this about a blump? I was like, but you know what? You can't cry over spilled milk, and you got to keep it moving. Like I told Charles, I said, hey, so what's the next plan? What we gonna do? And he was like, you got the other page. I kept saying like other page, because I ain't, not to mention I haven't posted on that page in a minute. When I say a minute, I think I haven't posted on that page since like, I want to say February or something. That's why I can't go live, because it have not been a lot of traffic going in and out that page. But when I start putting traffic back on the page, then it's gonna let me start going live. But they got Miss Netta Charles, baby. I was like, wow. But the thing about it, that's why I'm not mad about the money, really. Because if I didn't cry and get upset and mad about that $17,000, $2,200 ain't shit. Ain't nothing. I mean, because that $17,000, baby, I think I could have went into a seizure or something. Because I was like, are you serious? And then when payout day came and I didn't get it, I was like, oh my goodness. But the thing about it is, I had Miss Netta Charles, I was getting paid. I was being greedy. And the reason why I was being greedy because Carlos was telling me about the Miss Netta Charles. That's our brand. So he was like, you need to go over there and focus over there on that page, Miss Netta. So I was like, you're right, because that's Miss Netta Charles, and the other page was just Mrs. Netta. So what I was doing was, I was on Miss Netta's and Charles page with me and Charles stuff that we had going on, and I still had Mrs. Netta going. So that particular, I don't put y'all in my business, I'm just letting you know how good Facebook used to be. On that particular page, on Miss Netta and Charles' page, I only made $12,000 that month. And on Mrs. Netta page, I made $17,000. So I'm looking like, okay. So I got my payout from Miss Netta and Charles' page was the $12,000, but I didn't get that $17,000. I was like, okay. Take a deep breath. What I'm gonna do. And I just said, you know what, Miss Netta, you was being a little bit too greedy. So you did get this $12,000. So you just take this $12,000 and you just keep it moving and try to work on getting that $17,000, however you're going to do it. So I did that and I worked on it. Nothing was able to happen. So I just didn't get the $17,000. So I didn't get the $17,000, and then plus the month was almost up. And I don't know how much I made for the next month. So they got that payout too, and they've been getting the payout from then on. So, and last time I seen it, they still got the 500. They got 400 and something thousand followers on. I think they had 500,000. But I'm just letting y'all know. Just please protect yourself. Get you another Facebook page. If you ain't even getting paid on Facebook, just get you a second page anyway. Just to have something to back up just in case. Because some of y'all like to go and stroll and stuff. And if they take your page for cussing me out or telling me how ugly I am or whatever, then y'all can run to the other page, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen, And I never tell nobody that I can never get kicked off a social media site or whatever. I never tell nobody that. Because it's possible, not for me, for everybody. That's why when everybody told me I was the shut down queen or whatever, I was like, how the hell I'm the shut down queen? And them bitches done shut my damn page down too. I ain't gonna make it make sense. But we just all human. And everybody, that's just like when you file your taxes and stuff. You might get audited. And you might not. It's just randomly people. They don't go and say, okay, Kathy's gonna get audited this year, whatever. You don't even know. It just happened. So it happened. So, but I gotta back up, and I'm gonna show y'all it's gonna be okay. Cause at the end of the day, God's still in charge, baby. God is still in charge. So, I do believe in him, and he knows I believe in him, and he gonna make sure that I'm okay. And if it's just a little branch in the bushes that I need to just maybe just take a loss or whatever, I need to suffer or some hard. It's fine. It's fine. Because like I tell everybody, you can't stay on top forever, baby. You just have to keep that confidence and try to keep moving forward. You got to fight to keep staying up there. And I'm willing to do that. I do that all the time. I have been fighting I've been fighting my whole life to stay where I am. And if that's one thing about it, y'all would never go on there and y'all would never see that Miss Netta was homeless or nothing like that or whatever. Because I fight, baby. I fight. And I done did some wrong, and I done did some right to stay where I need to stay at. Everybody have. I mean, you done did a lot of sacrifice. You know, some girls done stripped on a pole and all that other stuff, and they don't explain it to their family. It is what it is. Okay, I have done a lot of wrong to stay right. And that's what you got to do in life. So, baby, honey, baby, honey, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. Let me go check on this chicken spaghetti. Y'all, that chicken spaghetti smells so good. Y'all, I've been on here for an hour. I gotta get up off of here and make some telephone calls. I got some couple decisions I gotta make too, because bookings. So I got some decisions I need to make, and some telephone calls that I need to make, and some contracts maybe need to be signed or not. And cause these holidays coming, and Juneteenth, y'all, girl, boy, y'all done sit up, y'all done made. I just be having so much stuff going on. That's just like Father's Day. They was like Father's Day Sunday, and it was a Friday. I said, it's Sunday. I was like, oh my God, why was I thinking it was next Sunday? And just like this Juneteenth stuff. Tomorrow is Juneteenth. We wasn't even on it last year on Juneteenth, because we had so much going on or whatever. We didn't do nothing or nothing. I do got some meat if I want to grill. I ain't grilling no, man, we don't have. I ain't even get me a Juneteenth shirt. I was going to let my cousin out here, she makes shirts and all that other stuff. I was going to give my cousin a shirt and let her make me and Charles some little shirts. And we were going to go out. That's what I planned to do for Juneteenth. But, honey, it was told to me it's Juneteenth tomorrow. I said, oh my God. Ain't nothing I can do about that now. That is gone. That's gone. So, we're not doing nothing tomorrow. That's it. But I got a very, very, very busy week next week. I got so much stuff to do next week. Monday, I gotta go see my doctor for my diabetes and stuff. You know, they took me off the insulin and all that other stuff, and now they finna check me and see could they take me off the blood pressure pills and stuff due to all the weight loss and stuff. So I go find all of that out Monday. Tuesday, we have to travel to Atlanta because I gotta go see Dr. Jing. I got an appointment with Dr. Jing on Tuesday, which is the 24th. And then I think Friday is the 27th, which I have an appointment for my sleep apnea. You know, I went and took a sleep apnea test last month. So I go to the doctor on the 27th for them to tell me my results and tell me if it got better, if it got worse, or is it the same. I'll go do that next Friday. And then after that weekend, we got to start packing and all that other stuff, because the next week we on our way on a flight on the 2nd, headed up out of here to St. Louis, Missouri, you know, and we'll be there from the 2nd to the 6th. And after that, we returning back home. We're going to get us some more rest or whatever. And not only that, I don't be want to mention it and all that other stuff, but I ain't going to tell you where. But I got a couple bookings in between of that time of me going to the doctor on the 27th to me going to St. Louis, Missouri, so that I'm making decisions of if I'm going to do the bookings and stuff, you know. I got that choice, so I can make a decision whether I'm going to say yay or nay. So, and so far I've been thinking about it, and I'm moving forward to say maybe, I'm still undecided. But, I may take the offer, you know. And it ain't the money, and it ain't the traveling. It's just that it's just other circumstances that's with it. So I think about it, I'm just going to suck it up and I'm just going to take it. That part. But, so we got to be easy. It's going to be busy. So I'm trying this week. I was trying to get my rest in and try to. It's raining. I don't know. Well, I don't hear the lawnmower running no more. Charles must be putting it up in the shed. But he did. He cut my auntie's grass for her. I'm gonna have to tell her. I'm like, Auntie, he cut your grass. She in New York. And I'm like, he cut your grass for you because I was sure about to call my cousin and ask my cousin what's going on out there. It looked like he grew in a jungle. But he might have been working because my cousin, he worked from I think he worked from 7 to 7. And I think sometimes he worked 5 days a week. I don't know, I forgot his schedule anyway. But he used to be on the grass. He be cutting that grass, but it kind of looking like it's giving me like jungle. That's all. Now our grass can get kind of outrageous too, because sometimes it'll rain constantly here and it won't stop, and it just grass is just steady growing, and then when you go outside, you be like, God damn, this grass is high. You know, it doesn't happen like that. But we have had a bunch of rain too, so maybe on his off days was the days that it was raining where he wasn't able to cut the grass. But I'm gonna have to call him down and say, cousin, y'all ain't giving jungle to me. And I know y'all seen Charles' video was it this week? Hell yeah, this week. Wait a minute. I think it was Monday. Maybe a snake was outside in the grass. And we've been here for 3 years. And we've never seen a snake since we've been here. That was the first time we've seen a snake out here since we've been here. But my auntie told me that she'd been here for 43 years. And she said she'd never seen a snake out here. And then my cousin, the one I told you about, the grass over here, he said he'd been here for 29 years, which that's he'd been born. He said he'd never seen a snake out here. So I was like, okay. Because that was my biggest thing was snake. I don't do no snake. And let me tell you about the snake. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all ready for this story? I tell some stories every now and then. And they be kind of crazy. You might want to hear them. When me and Charles first got together in 2018, when we first moved, damn, I'm telling a lie. When we got together, we were just, messing around, like how our relationships. We moved in together. When we moved in together, I moved down the hill from his father, which he was staying with his father. So I moved down the hill from his father within the house that was like in the woods, like it was better than this one right here. But it had a big open space. It was a nice house. And I was like, okay. And I was like, okay. And not to mind you, I was living in the projects. And I moved out of the projects into this house. So, the lady had told me, she said, it needs a little work done down there in the house or whatever. She was like, but everything is okay. It's ready to move in and all this and all that. So I'm like, okay. So, I had Lily and all that other stuff, dogs and stuff in the living room. Charles had his dog. And we was laying up in the bed watching TV one night. Laying up in the bed watching TV. And Lily started barking. Now, not this Lily, because I done had 2 Lilies now. Okay. I done explained to y'all that I had 2 Lilies. This is my second Lily. But anyway, my first Lily. She was barking in the living room. And she wouldn't shut up. She just kept barking. We're like, what is going on? Why is this dog won't stop barking? So, I was like, let me go see what's wrong. Charles was like, no. He was like, you stay in the bed. I'm going to go see what's going on. Charles goes inside of the living room. And he goes inside the living room. And he come back to the bedroom. I'm telling him about the snake. Yeah, when we was at the other house. He come back inside of the bedroom. And I'm like, well, what was going on? What was he barking for? And Charles was like, oh, it was a snake in the living room. I said, a snake in the living room? I said, where's the snake? Charles said, it's in the living room. I said, what the hell? What are you going to I said, you got to get this snake up out of here. So he went back up in the living room. He went outside the front door and he got a rake. And the back door didn't have a screen on it. That might have been the problem how the snake got in there. I don't know. The back door didn't have a screen on, so he opened up the back door and he took the rake. It wasn't no big snake, no anaconda or nothing like that. There was no big snake. And he took this rake and he just raked the snake on out there in the woods or whatever. And Lord, I was like, whoo. I gotta get up out of this motherfucker. I said, I cannot stay up in no house. A snake can come in. And I even though we had dogs, I was like, what if we didn't have a dang on dog? Oh my God, that was crazy. I don't do snakes. We had to get up out of there. We had to move up out of that place, like in a quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, we can't stay up in here. Honey, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, but that was my snake story. I don't do snakes. And that was Charles letting me know he don't do snakes either. He like, the snake is in the living room. I was like, what the hell? He don't need to be in the living room. He needs to be outside where he belongs. And I was like, oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. And I just kept thinking about that, in that bed, laying up in that bed, like, this is crazy. Chris, we were still with Quantum Records. If we record any songs or whatever, we record any songs or any video, he will probably be the one that does it, Chris. But like I told y'all, I really never have. I just have like a team. Like somebody want to volunteer and want to help me, or I want to do little things or whatever for me or whatever. I don't really hire nobody as being a manager for me, due to the fact of what happened to us before. I just be having like crazy spirits and stuff come to me. So no. But if we want to record another song, we'll contact Bo Peep, and he will record our songs for us and our videos, or do our photo shoot or anything like that. But right now, we're like on a pause on the songs. I'll be like going through my best friend in the hospital, and I'm just like, my mind is all over the place and everything. I'm like, I don't know. I can't think. But I don't know. That's why I've been like on these bookings and stuff. I've been like, oh my God, like, should I or shouldn't I? Or I just have that choice. That's the thing about it. When you managing yourself, you have that choice. Ain't nobody pressuring you and telling you what you gotta do and all this and all that. So somebody laugh my ass off. I love you too. Do y'all ever buy paper towels? Dish towel. Do we buy paper towels? I don't know. Let me go see. Do we buy paper towels? I don't know. Do we? I don't know. I think there's a pack right here. Did it say paper towels? Did that say paper towels? I think we do. I think we buy paper towels. Yeah. I think we keep them. I even got a cabinet full of paper towels in here that I take out the pack and fill up my cabinet with because I don't have enough room. Do you buy paper towels? Yes, we buy. We keep paper towels. Okay. Do we buy tissue? Oh no. Do you want to see? Do you want to see if we buy tissue too? I mean, we just go by and we just buy all of it. Do we buy tissue and stuff? Do we have stuff, the necessary the stuff a home need? Do we have tissue? Do we have it? Oh geez, I don't know if we have it or not. I just know it just be all in my kitchen, in my living room and stuff. Do you have some tissue? And do you have some paper? I have so much, I gotta put it on top of the shelf, honey. Yes, that part telling you we have plenty of it. Do you have it? Because we got plenty of it. Do you want us to give you some? Because we can. I can give you some. I got some already open too. You need that too? Yeah. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, I just have to show you that we have plenty paper towel, we have plenty tissue, we have anything that run a house. I stock up all the time. I buy overpaid tissue. I got tissue. I could show you my dang on washing powder. I got like 30, 20 jugs of washing powder. I keep everything stocked here, boo. Like I said, we can wash clothes anytime. I can wash something the next same week or whatever because I have a washer and a dryer and I can use it. But yeah, that part. So I stay stocked, baby. Do you have paper towel? Can you show me? No, I ain't even interested. Yeah, that part. And I just love y'all because y'all know I be real. I keep it real. These people get on here with all this little crazy stuff. Like, do you have any the wind blowing, oh Lord. Home training is what I be want to ask y'all, saying all this crazy stuff in these comments. Y'all be asking me this and asking me that. I want to know, do y'all got any home training? Probably not, because you can't possibly have that. Not when y'all talk about, pictures of kids, babies, and all that other stuff and sending DHR to people's house. You don't have no type of training. But if it happened, it got to happen to you. Ooh, y'all didn't tell me about my damn chicken spaghetti. Charles didn't either. Ooh, baby, baby. Honey, honey. I can feel the sorrow away from you. Can't you see the glow on knowing open? We're done now. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I had to give me a little bit. Did I move it off the eye? Let me make sure. Yeah. But yeah, I had to eat me a little bit, a little taste. Ooh, it's the bomb.com. The bomb.com. But yes, y'all, so. Hey, Miss Netta, can I send you some lashes and wigs? Sure you can. If you're still on here, you can send it to my P.O. box. My P.O. box is 1362. One of my mods put it up for me, please. My P.O. box is 1362, Sylacauga. Well, you only got to put the Sylacauga, Alabama, because, if you put the zip code in there, that's going to pop up. My P.O. box is 1362. Zip code 35150. Sending prayers. Thank you so much. Somebody said, yes, thanks. I guess that's what it was. But yes, again, I'm going to repeat it again. It's P.O. Box 1362. Give me a mod. I guess you want to say make me a mod. I'm sorry. But, Joshua, I'll look into that. Thank you so much for the super chat, because they was telling me a lot of things like these people can block my mods and my mods won't be able to block them or take their comment down or whatever. So I don't know, but my mods are still doing some excellent jobs. So those ones that saying that it must not be true. I want some spaghetti lasagna. You never had that before? No, I never had that, but I bet you I can make that. Bet you I can make that. Because you probably don't got to do nothing, just cut some little spaghetti. I mean, I don't know, but that sounds good. But again, like I said, for the wig and the lashes, my P.O. box is P.O. Box 1362. And the zip code is 35150. Yeah. Yep. Just join. What happened in your Facebook, Miss Netta? Okay. Let me pin this real quick. Hold on. Oh, come on, Lily, baby. Thank you, Maud. Thank you. So I pinned it. Okay. I don't even want to talk about it no more, baby. I think you gotta go and wind the video. I don't be liking to talk about that all the time. You know, that's everybody already say Miss Netta talk about the same thing, same thing. Somebody might be in you done heard we done heard that one time before, Miss Netta. Baby, just go rewind it, and I don't think I can tell you that it was hacked, and I deactivated the page. But I don't think I can tell you. I don't want to go into details anymore because I don't want to keep revisiting that. Because my thing is to move forward, not backwards. I don't move back there. I move that way. But anyway, yeah, that's my P.O. box, y'all. And only thing I got to do is put in the zip code and the city or state will pop up. So you just that's my P.O. box number right there. And I've seen a couple of more people were saying they want to send me a couple of more items and stuff like that. And you know, I still do. I do promo for your items as well too. You send them to me. I'll promo them when I get on my page, and I let people know that where I got it from and who does this and who does that. Yeah, now don't all send me no stuff, okay? Now don't y'all all send me no stuff, which I already know ain't nobody gonna do all that. But I even had this wonderful lady. I had this wonderful lady. She sent me a pot and pan set, and one lady sent me a cast iron skillet set. I let go. But I was very appreciative with it. Especially when I moved in my house. That was Miss Netta page. That's everything. Just like I said, on that page, Miss Netta page, all of that is on Miss Netta page. When I first moved in my house, I had a living room full of housewarming gifts that people were sending me through my post office box. That's why I went and got a post office box, because I was like, I ain't getting nobody my address. And then after that, everybody kept saying, Miss Netta, we want to send you something for housewarming. We want to send you something for housewarming. And I'm like, okay. And I put that P.O. box up there, baby. I was going to the post office like twice a week. I had so much. That's why I said I was on my Miss Netta page and stuff. When I was doing that, I was doing so much good on that page. I was even going live. Doing so good on that page. And I was blessing people with money. I was giving away money. Instead of me, $2 Tuesdays or whatever, you cash apping me or whatever, I pick people out of my little audience, and I'm like, you know what? Send me your cash app. I'm gonna bless you with some lunch today. I'm gonna bless you with some bread. Sometimes I want to send them $25 or $50. And if I had the money, I send them $100. I think the most I sent somebody was like $300 or something like that. But that's when I had first got started. And I just did so much great stuff on the Miss Netta page. It was just pathetic. That's where all my content and all that other stuff was on. This right here is just a bunch of crap, you know, to be honest with you. This right here is just a bunch of, you know, I just get on here and be like, all right. I got why I don't even post no content on it no more, because I don't be wanting to ask nobody to do nothing. I'll be like, I ain't asking them to do no video with me. I do my own thing. And then me and Charles we came out and we started doing videos together, you know, so it is what it is. Have I been on this thing for an hour? Yes, I've been on here over an hour. Charles is in the shower. He probably going to be ready to eat when he get out of the shower. I can go ahead and do my shimmy and feed him his lunch, okay? They used to hate that. People used to hate that. That's why Charles do it too. Because they get on people and they're like, oh, Lord, I wish he would not do that damn shit. Miss Nelly got him doing the shimmy. I didn't get him to do the shimmy. Just one particular day he was doing it, and then he just did. I was like, oh, boy, you crazy as hell. And I laughed at him for a couple of days of doing it, and next thing I know, he do it every day too. So I'd be thinking, it's just something funny, you know. Like the live. Thank you, yeah. I've been beginning to tell the people to like the live. I don't know why I don't be saying that. Have I thought about living in St. Louis? Yes, I have. So you just must started watching me. That was another purpose why I'm going to St. Louis too for the 4th of July. I'm just not going to, like I said, me and Charles are booking these trips and stuff with our own money. We're not going to these cities and stuff on no bookings. We going to visit these cities. That was the purpose of Charles and I going to St. Louis. We going house hunting. That's why we're gonna be gone for them days. But one of the days are gonna be kind of hectic because it's gonna be 4th of July. But everyone hit the like button. Yes, everybody hit the like button. So yes, we thought about moving to St. Louis, and we trying to pursue it by going and look at some houses. But I know St. Louis just had a disaster last month, and do I have a wig? Yeah, I got. Do I have a wig? Don't make me go get them. I got about damn 20 wigs, But anyway. We know that y'all had a disaster last month in St. Louis, but we still interested in moving there, and we still gonna go try to see, can we look around and see if anything available, because right now people are actually moving out of their homes into other people's homes because their homes was destroyed. So if we don't go this time and get lucky, then we'll set up another trip to go again, to see if we're gonna get lucky. But we really wanted to move to, Charles really wanted to move to Houston. Houston is beautiful. I'm agreed. They said, hello, move to Atlanta. Atlanta's like the second LA. And I don't like that. I mean, traffic all the time. We go to Atlanta every 2 weeks for my skin. Well, we skipped a month or something last month because she was waiting on me to finish my process, my skin process. And traffic, oh my God. I said, LA, New York. Baby, New York, we went to New York. It wasn't no renting no cars around touring and stuff in New York. Baby, you got an Uber or whatever. I said, baby, I can't. Behind them cities, do you hear me? And I stayed in the city, so don't be like, now that you country and you stay in Alabama and that don't happen. I stayed in, I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. I moved to Cleveland when I was 18, and I moved back down here when I was 37. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, in the city, so I know how a city operates. But New York, that was a different type of city, baby. We know that's the capital. We know that. Baby, I'm sorry. My cousin lived in New York. I thought I couldn't live in New York, kind of. Visit, I can. How about DC? We went to DC, watched DC, baby. They wind chill factor is like Detroit. Oh my God. Y'all seen me and Charles when we went to Washington, D.C., we took the pictures and stuff out in front of the White House. Because y'all know we took the pictures in front of the White House. The next term, y'all know we're going to be walking up in that White House. Y'all know that, right? There go Miss Netta again. She getting delusional. She talking crazy. Y'all know we're going to be walking up in that White House. That's why we took that picture. So we're going to have a before and an after. Going to have a before Miss Netta Charles went to go visit the White House. Now they moving their bags and they clothes up in there. Okay? I just have to get that in every now and then. I just got to get it in. And I'm telling y'all, I'm going to run for president next term. I am. If y'all can vote and get fucking Obama in 2 years, 2 times, y'all gonna get me and Charles in there. And it ain't gonna be just Miss Netta. It's gonna be Miss Netta and Charles. That's who it's gonna be. And we're gonna be the first black African American gay couple gonna move in the White House. And I'm speaking in existence, okay? So if that happens, y'all be like, Miss Netta said that shit. But I'm telling y'all, I can run. I got enough people and stuff out there in this world, in the United States. I got enough people out there that I can get on it. I can do it. If I don't win, I can be the runner up or something. I mean, I can. Vice president, I'm telling you, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you. I can see it now. President Netta and Charles. My country, 'tis the feet. I can see it. I think y'all salute to Miss Netta and Charles out there. That's what baby, I can see it. Now don't y'all get blocked because I said that now. Because some of y'all, my people here, and some of y'all just might be sarcastic and want to say something crazy or whatever. But don't get blocked now. Still be nice because my mother take you away. Miss Netta Charles for president. That's what I'm telling you. I'm gonna run. If I don't do that, just run just to act silly or whatever. I promise y'all, if God give me the breath in the next 4 years, well, 3, because you know they do it the year before, and give me the breath and the strength, I run. Huh? I don't know what this is. Miss Netta, I'm still mad. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you too, life. And I'm Candace Shannon Sharp. Y'all ask Shannon Sharp that. I ain't asking no question about no Shannon Sharp or none of them people. Y'all be having too many people coming for me, want to sue me and all that other stuff. Y'all go ask Shannon Sharp if he killed Miss Netta. I ain't saying yes, I ain't saying no, I ain't saying nothing, but y'all know. Come on now. My last name ain't Sharp. But anyway, I'm sorry, but they said you still mad about the number thing. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't no fraud or no nothing like that. The money I did give it away. And I don't know. Maybe you did. I don't know. I don't know because I didn't go back and check. I just seen what I seen, and that was the winner. And it happened to be one of my mods, and I wasn't showing no favoritism or nothing like that. It was just that's what I seen. So I'm sorry if you felt that way. I truly and honestly apologize. I really apologize. Just hopefully and pray if I do it again or whatever, you still be on here and you can do it all over again and maybe one day you can win. That's the only thing I can tell you. I'm sorry. But I seen what I seen, and you maybe did put it up there. I can't say you didn't. I'm not going to say that you didn't or whatever. I'm going to believe you and stuff, but I'm going to apologize to you that I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Because y'all know how these comments and stuff go on these things. Maybe I should have did it in a different way. But y'all see how these comments go. And that particular day, ma'am, the comments are going slow now. That particular day, the comments were going like this. They were just going like this. And I was trying to focus on it. I was trying. I'm sorry. But could you please accept my apology? Please. I'm sorry. If you did, if you did it first, I truly apologize. See, I can be nice and I apologize when I'm wrong. You know, that's what I'm saying. If she did put the number up there and I didn't see it, I'm sorry. You know, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Watching my live make you help get you through work. They said something about a meatloaf recipe. And I'm going to tell you this right here, sweetheart. I ain't never said I was going to give away no number for somebody to do something about a meatloaf recipe or something, my secret ingredients. I never did that. And I ain't never went on live and said I'm going to give somebody some money if they can guess my secret ingredients in my meatloaf. No, ma'am, I didn't do that. That's not me. It's so many people that are creating pages of me and Charles and stuff and want to be us. I'm sorry. Want to be us. But they can't be us. You know, but it's a lot of pages out there, I promise y'all. And if y'all go and y'all look for Miss Netta on Facebook or whatever, all types of Miss Netta fan club group, Miss Netta group, Miss Netta and Charles the best, and the Miss Netta and Charles back. It's just all types of crap. I'm like, dang. They said, can a gay black man support Trump? I don't know. They took that away. They probably thought you. I don't know. I didn't. I don't know if. Oh, you were trying to say I supported Trump. Okay, that's what you said. That's what you were trying to say. Baby, you ain't heard my live because I told y'all I ain't support nobody. I ain't support. If you call it not voting for neither one of them supporting Trump, then you can say whatever you want to because I didn't vote for him or Kamala, whatever damn name is. I ain't vote for neither one of them. So if you said that's how I supported Trump by doing that, then you're right. But other than that, I didn't vote for neither one of them. Okay? Neither one of them. Because neither one of them run my life. I run my own life. I don't got to have no president. But you going to vote for me. Vote for Netta Charles for the next president. Y'all thought I was froze, did you? Y'all thought I was froze. That's what y'all do. Y'all gonna vote for me, ain't you? Vote for Charles and Netta for the next president, okay? We ain't worried about no Trump, whatever you want to call him. We ain't worried about him. It's gonna be vote. Excuse me. I said if that happened, I'll put my husband's name on the top. It will be Charles, President Charles and Netta. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be President Charles and Netta. It ain't gonna be President Netta and Charles. It's gonna be President Charles and Netta. That's who it's gonna be in that White House. Now, but make sure you vote for that. Support that gay black, that gay black president. But yeah, I just be having so much fun on here with y'all. Just like a lot of people get on my live and stuff, and they get talking all that crazy crap and all that stuff. And a lot of people get on my live and stuff because they just want to see me. They want to see how I'm doing. They want to hear what I got to tell them and everything, which is fine because then what you call your supporters, your real supporters. I have a lot of those. And I have a lot of people out here that don't know how to be nice, but they still support me, and that's fine. But they get on here, they're going to be gone. Because I gave my mods to just don't put them on no timeout. I told my mods to wipe them away. You know, wipe on, wipe off, wipe them away. Charles, you through taking a shower? Huh? Because I got to do this charge on lunch is ready. And then I got to go in there and take me a shower. And then it's 3 o'clock and it's cloudy. Ain't nothing else can be done. Hey, you out the shower? Okay, is you gonna be ready to eat? Okay, well that's fine. Okay, well I'm finna get off this live, so I'm finna go ahead and fix your plate. Well, I gotta fix it because it's already hot. Okay, Charles, your lunch is ready. It sure is, baby, and he finna get ready to eat it and give his scale of 1 to 10 and gonna tell me if it's .com or it's the bomb.com. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm taking a shower for early. Y'all don't know me and Charles. That's why I told y'all I don't be up here at nighttime stalking nobody's page and watching all this stuff. Me and Charles, we go to bed early. We get up at like 5, sometimes 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. And we get up, we start our day. Because Charles' routine was Charles was like a mid-shift worker, which he would work at 4 in the evening and he would get up at 3:30 in the morning. And Charles would get home at 3:30 in the morning. Charles would stay up to about 5:30 or 6, and he would sleep to like 11 or 12. That's how that was when we first started doing social media when he was working. And what I would do, Charles have 3 lunch breaks. He have a lunch break at he would have a lunch break at 7 o'clock. He would have his regular break at 10 o'clock, and he would have his other break at, I think it was like 2 o'clock. So Charles know he would not talk to me at 2 o'clock. First, for years, he didn't talk to me for 10 o'clock. Because, baby, I go to bed because I didn't have nothing else to do. I just be in this house, me and Lily, in here, watching TV and stuff, and I'm drinking my little drinks and stuff, and I fall out and I go to sleep. You know, and I did that for a long time, going to bed at 7 o'clock. And then, when we moved up here, I started staying up till like the 10 o'clock. And I stay up there to 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock come, I'm going to bed. I done got all my sleep. He get home. I would get up in the morning about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because I done slept all day, you know. And I leave either the house or I just get out the bed and let him have it and let him sleep till it's time for him to get up, you know. So we've been on that kick ever since me and Charles been together, because me and Charles first got together in 18. he was working a regular job, regular time and stuff, but I think in 2019 is when he started that job that he just got fired for last year. Um and he worked there the whole time of our relationship. So like I was telling y'all, there was no Valentine days. There were no holidays really we weren't spending together. The only holiday we spent together was 4th of July because they had a break, Christmas because they had a break, Thanksgiving they had a break, any other holidays on a Memorial Day or whatever, they had little breaks and stuff, but he would have to go right back to work the next day. And we didn't have time. Birthdays. The birthday that I had last year, that was Charles' first birthday spending with me out of 7 years. He couldn't take off, for my birthday and stuff, because he was on a point system and he was always wanted to keep his points rolling. That's how they was determine their raises and stuff too. If they don't get no points and stuff, and he would never want to get no points or nothing. But he spent no birthdays with me. His birthday, he had to go to work on that day. He had to go to work on that day, and it seemed like it was so odd because it was like all my birthdays was on a weekday. It wasn't on the weekend. Now I done start getting some weekend birthdays, So I'm looking like, but this year it was Monday. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. And it been like that for a long time, like on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, something on the day that he couldn't get. He had to work, and we just couldn't spend none. So these birthdays, last 2 years' birthdays, are the first birthdays Charles spent with me. These last 2 years of Valentine's Day, he spent with me too. Because if you look at it, Valentine's Day was always on a weekday. And I would come here, if y'all can see Miss Netta's skits over there on that page. I would come here and I'd do a Valentine's skit myself with no Charles, because Charles be at work. So I was like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I was so happy. I wasn't, I wasn't happy that he was fired, but I was happy that we was able to spend time, because before he got fired, they was trying to change his shift, where they were gonna put him on the 6 in the morning to 2 in the evening. He didn't want that, because the night shift was giving him more hours on the night shift, and then night shift pay more, and then he was saying he would have to get up about 4:30 in the morning every morning to go to work. And he was like, I don't want that. I just rather get up at 3 o'clock in the evening and go on to work and do. I was just like, oh my God. I was just like, oh Lord, please. And I was telling him one time, we don't care about a pay cut. Look at the money that I'm making. Go to first shift. He didn't do it. So that was that part. I feel a lot of deletion, a lot of deleting. But it's okay. Don't forget to check me out. Okay. All right, Joshua. When is the next song coming out? Oh my God, I don't know. I'm trying. I had said this week, since I wasn't doing nothing, it was gonna rain. I was gonna try to come up with a song real quick. I don't need number three paragraphs. That's all. I just can't even argue. My mind is all screwed up. But I don't know. But it gotta be one come out real soon. I'm talking about like July or something. The poster came out in June. One did come out in May, but the June didn't come out. So, oh Lord. Love the nails. Thank you, Christina. Is that Christina? Yeah. But y'all, I've been on this thing for a very long time, and I'm tired now. So I'm gonna get up off of here, Charles. I got a shower. I don't know if he's fully dressed, because his clothes is that way in the guest room. Because my clothes is all in the master bedroom closet, because I got so many clothes, and I'm gonna start having to get some of them away too. But he'll probably have to walk through it and get his clothes on. But we're gonna go ahead and get on off the live. I done been on here for 98 minutes. Shit, almost 2 hours. Okay, so you guys, thank y'all for watching the video, watching me cook. We finna do your Charge Your Lunches Ready video real quick, and we finna make a post or whatever with it done. And thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday. We will. Like I always tell you, I got them up this time. I don't got to get them off the little tray over here and put them on top here. I got them over here this time, baby. There's nobody told y'all today that they love y'all. Guess what? God loves you, and so do I. Peace.